There are countless idols and idol groups in the world, and they all have their own unique strengths and charms that make them stand out in the midst of intense competition in the K-pop music scene. With such a variety of charming elements, K-pop idols really surprise the audience members and win everyone's heart with every stage performance. Now, of all these talented idols, some of them are so exceptionally talented they almost seem like they just have it all. Today, we're gonna explore an idol who never fails to amaze everyone with his wide range of talents. He was formerly a national fencing player for Hong Kong and won gold medals in a global fencing competition, but gave up all his fencing career and debuted as a K-pop idol. That's right, in today's video, we'll be exploring Jackson of GOT7. He seems really cute and funny and easygoing in variety shows, but when he's on stage and the music starts, immediately he captivates everyone's attention with his performance and facial expressions. Jackson is loved by many for his genuine personality and his unique sense of confidence in what he says and does. In today's edition of Idol Exploration, we'll delve into Jackson's early life that's not only unique but quite extraordinary. Jackson Wang was born on March 28, 1994 in Hong Kong. Born to a mother who is a former acrobatics gymnast from Shanghai and a father who is a former member of China's national fencing team, Jackson was an athletic genius at an early age. When he was really young, Jackson followed his mother's footsteps and did gymnastics. But because his parents were worried about Jackson not growing taller, they had him start fencing training at age 10. Under his father's guidance, Jackson thrived in fencing and even won the first place in a cadet fencing competition. He later joined Hong Kong's national fencing team as its youngest member. If it wasn't for being cast by JYP Entertainment, Jackson would have most likely participated in 2012 Summer Olympics in London. But then, he went for the international audition held by JYP, and he won the first place out of 2,000 participants. A young man of many talents, Jackson wanted to win a gold medal in the Olympics, but also wanted to become a rapper. His parents were strongly against the idea of their son getting in the entertainment industry, but Jackson wasn't going to give up so easily. To persuade his parents, he actually did as his mother said, which was, "Unless you become the best fencing player in Asia, we are not gonna let you go." So, as unbelievable as it sounds, Jackson competed in the Asian Junior and Cadet Fencing Championship in 2011 and won 2 gold medals, one in a team event and the other in an individual competition. Afterwards, Jackson moved to Korea, driven by the thought that he wanted to do more things since he gets to live only once. As a matter of fact, Jackson had been interested in Korea and K-pop for years. He was a very sociable person from a young age, and when he was 12, he met a fencing player from Hong Kong who was half Korean and became close friends with him. He hung out with other Korean fencing players too when competing in international competitions. Jackson attended the American International School in Hong Kong, and so he had lots of Korean friends at school as well. He was a fan of Korean rappers such as Dynamic Duo and Doki. And now, Jackson was on this new journey to becoming a K-pop star himself. In fencing, he was ranked 11th in the world among his peers, but at JYP Entertainment, he was just another trainee. Jackson didn't have any foundational skills in singing or dancing, so he trained for 4 to 6 hours more than others. This is where his athletic background helped. He was an extremely hard-working trainee with true dedication and passion. Since he could no longer go back to the fencing team, he trained really hard with no other goal but to make a debut in K-pop. Eventually, Jackson debuted as the main rapper of GOT7. He said he raps because the company told him to, but among the rappers in GOT7, Jackson actually has the most attractive, husky voice as well as excellent pronunciation and poise, which enable him to beautifully pull off the unique rap style that JYP is known for. Not only that, Jackson has often said since early on in his career that he studies music production in free time. In fact, in 2016, he unveiled songs for which he did the lyrics, music, or the arrangement either at a concert or in an album. He also wrote rap verses in a number of tracks. Also, it's no exaggeration to say that Jackson is a language genius. He was born and raised in Hong Kong, and his father is from Guangzhou, China, so obviously he speaks Cantonese. And his mother is from Shanghai, so he can speak in Shanghai dialect as well. Jackson also knows how to speak a little bit of Mandarin. His English and Korean are pretty good too. So all in all, he speaks 5 languages. And that's not all. He learned a little bit of French when he was in the national fencing team, and at his agency in Korea, he learned to speak Japanese as well. Jackson makes good use of his language skills when posting something on his Instagram page by using Korean, English, and Chinese. Thanks to this, many Korean fans as well as international fans can communicate with Jackson on a deeper level, and it shows in numbers. Jackson has over 10 million followers on Instagram, which is the highest among all the JYP artists. As if that's not enough, Jackson the Brainiac, who speaks 5 languages, has a wonderful personality too. This personality and his great Korean skills make him a fantastic guest at every variety show he appears in. That's why a lot of people who don't know GOT7 at least know who Jackson is. And in December 2015, Jackson co-hosted Go Fridge, the Chinese adaptation of the show Please Take Care of My Refrigerator with He Jiong, one of the most famous TV show hosts in China. This is big because it's quite unusual for a K-pop idol with no previous experience in hosting a show to host a popular variety show in China. Starting in 2017, Jackson appeared on Chinese variety shows more actively. The number of followers in Jackson's Weibo page skyrocketed, and he also won the Rising Star Award. But Jackson's popularity doesn't stop there. His friendliness and wittiness have earned him many friends over the years. Now he's famous for his connection with so many huge celebrities. Jackson is friends with BTS RM, FX Ember, Jessie, Eric Nam, Hichal, and B2B Peniel, who was a fellow trainee prior to his K-pop debut. Jackson is so sociable that if you ever see him meet someone for the first time, it's safe to assume that he'll have become friends with that person the next time you see them.